So, the next thing I want to talk about is this phrase of it is what it is. So, I come from a very long work history from working in retail, and I've also managed and run a lot of businesses for a lot of companies. And what if I would hear, or I would hear at times, the phrase from an employee, "It is what it is." So if I would confront an employee, I would go up to him and say, "Hey, we're not meeting these goals. These tasks aren't getting completed. What have you. And if the employee would give me like, well, I did my best. It is what it is. I wouldn't accept that, because at the same, when you set the standard from the get-go when they're hired, or when they're put into the position that they are, you kind of set the standard of like, hey, this is the expectation of your job. This is the expectation of what I expect from you. If you're having trouble, we will work through it. We will figure out where the issue is, and we will work for it. Whether it be more training, more practice, different positioning, what have you. And if their response was, well, it is what it is. I do my best. I wouldn't accept that. And I believe the majority of people don't accept that either. For example, like if you go out to a restaurant and you order something to eat, and obviously your server brings the food to you, you start eating it, and it's just not good at all. Something is definitely wrong with it. Either undercooked, overcooked, burned, missing ingredients, missing side, what have you. You would say, excuse me, call them over and say, hey, this is what's wrong with this meal. And if your server said, well, that is what it is, you wouldn't accept that, would you? You would go to your doctor. You're feeling sick. You have a laceration. You broke an arm. You broke a leg. You're getting sick all over the place, and you say, doctor, please help me. I'm having trouble here. What can we do? And the doctor looks at you and goes, well, it is what it is. You wouldn't accept that. So the fact that people think that it is what it is acceptable, it's not what it is. When you have people that are in a position that they are, and they want to talk about, well, I'm doing the best I can, and clearly it's not the best that they're doing. It's clearly not, handling it in the best way possible. And you was like, well, why is this? Why are you doing this way when you could be doing it this way? Why are you saying, you're doing the best you can when obviously you're not doing the best you can? And their response to you was just, it is what it is. It's not an acceptable answer. It's not an acceptable excuse. It's not acceptable, period. And I think I would joke about it a lot with like other employees at my work. We would say, oh, hey, it is what it is, for goofy reasons. And this was going back a couple years. And then you hear someone on, say it when it comes to something like, oh, I don't know, human life, where people are dying, and it's like, hey, what is this? Like, what is happening? How come you can't handle this any better? And somebody goes, I did the best I can. It is what it is. No, it's really not what it is. It's not. It is what it is. At the end of the day, it cannot be acceptable. And the fact that more people aren't upset by the fact that it is what it is the answer that is being given, cannot be accepted. And the fact that people accept it, I don't understand it. When you have something as horrible as what we are dealing with in the world today, what is happening in this world, where you can see it for yourself, where other leaders have handled the situation much clearer, have handled the situation much more thorough, have handled the situation to the best of their ability, and you know it was the best of their ability, where they listened to experts, where they listened to their colleagues, where they listened to the science and did the best they could. And even if the best they could was not what the best outcome, and they accept responsibility, they say, yes, we possibly could have done better. What has happened, 100%, I accept responsibility for it. That's a leader. That's someone who shows grit. That's someone who shows responsibility. That's someone who shows leadership. To say, oh, well, it is what it is. That's not acceptable. Nobody should accept that. Nobody should accept the fact that the number of tragedies that we have had to encounter and witness every single day, and you want to say, oh, well, hey, it is what it is, when so many other people that you want to trash are saying, well, look it, they're doing a horrible job. They're doing a damn better job than you are. And your response is, well, it is what it is. No. It doesn't work in running a business. It doesn't work in running a restaurant. It doesn't work in running a library. It doesn't work in running a hospital. So it certainly doesn't work running a country. Is what it is not what it is. It's simply not. And the fact that you're the one that directs, you're the one that leads, you're the one that does what you need to do to keep everyone safe. And the only thing you seem to be able to do is blame everyone else around you. Well, they're the one that messed up. Well, they're the one that didn't do it right. Well, they're the one that's not listening. Well, they're the one that did. Okay. So make them. You're the leader. A job like this needs to be done much better. And it's not what it is. It's what it has to be. Just my opinion. Hello everyone, greetings and salutations, it's Madamus again. If you're watching me right now, that means you made it to the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you watched, please make sure you hit the like button, and if you're new to my channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to follow me on all my other social media platforms, links are in the description down below. If you'd like to watch another one of my videos I've done, just click on the picture to the left of me. If you want to see all the videos I've done, just click on my face right down below me. Again, thank you so much for watching. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.